They have a battle versus my friend Boy in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Before the battle, I'll give you guys a little team breakdown. I'll have timestamps down below if you'd like to skip ahead to the battle. We decided to do an NU, RU, lower tier type of battle. So if you guys do like this sort of thing, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and also subscribe to the channel as I upload Pokemon Scarlet and Violet competitive content every single day. You have Wi-Fi battles, you have Pokemon Showdown lives, you have discussion videos. I'm doing it all. But I'm really excited for this because there's a lot of Pokemon that I haven't used in Scarlet and Violet and I really want to use though. And yeah, so the first Pokemon I want to use was Zangoose. Zangoose is really strong. Obviously with the Toxic Boost plus Toxic Orb, it's a 1.5 times boost. You couple that with Facade, that's a 140 base power move when you are status, plus, you know, with the boost, it's insanely strong. And then Zangoose got a little buff this generation by having Terra types. So by going Terra type normal, my Facade is OHKOing Steel types at +2. Easily. I have Quick Attack as well for the priority, and the Night Slash is just there to hit Ghost types, something that Zangoose can't usually do. This team is on my website, pokeaimMD.com, if you guys want it. All my teams are always there, just in the little sections. You go to the team section, then you go to SV Wi-Fi, and you'll have a Pokepace of this team. But I want Jolly max speed, just to speed tie at best with base 90s, and also I think it's better when you already have the Terra normal to make myself even stronger. Like, I don't think I need to be adamant. I think it's a little bit of overkill, especially because this mon is already overkill in itself. Now, I wanted Pokemon that could deal with ghost types and that could also lure them too. So Oinkologne was something that I wanted to use. And this Pokemon in particular, not very great, but I have seen Hayden use it recently, actually a lot recently. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use your set, or at least a set that's very similar. But Oinkologne is Terra type Ghost, that way I can hopefully kill a Ghost type and just allow Zangoose to go crazy. There are a few Ghosts that could be faster than Zangoose that Boy could bring, such as Miss Magius, and also Bramble can speed tie, so that's also something else. I have a Bramble, right? So I just wanted some Pokemon that could potentially deal with that. Bayonet's obviously something as well, though Bayonet is outsped by Zangoose. But just, you know, the Pokemon that are either faster or can speed tie, or at least can Terra type Ghost. There's a bunch of Pokemon that can Terra type Ghost as well. I'm not expecting Espathras and things like that because this is more of a lower tier. We didn't want to do UU, we wanted to do even lower. But I have a Lychee Berry. Now, when you use the move Stuffed Cheeks, it makes you eat your berry immediately. So when I eat my berry immediately, I get +1 attack from Lychee Berry, and I'm max attack, right? So I have Body Slam and Terra Blast. And when you also go for Stuffed Cheeks, you get +2 defense. So I get boosted defense, and that allows my body press to be boosted, allowing me to hit Steel types, Rock types, you know, resistances for normal. And yeah, with Terra Blast and Terra type Ghost, I can become a strong physical Ghost Pokemon, basically. I have enough speed for just like some random speed tier, basically like min speed Azumaros, even though not creeping all the way. I just wanted a little bit of speed on this thing, and then I wanted to hit the HP number 400, I'll be completely honest. But the idea behind this was use it to potentially deal with a Ghost type to help out Zangoose, especially if something tries to Terra, like Terra into a fighting type as a Ghost. Like Ghosts do like to Terra into fighting types because it's good coverage. Like Miss Magius doesn't have fighting coverage, so Terra fighting, and I never quick attack Miss Magius, would knock out Zangoose, right? Or Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam at +2. So I have this mon to be able to take that. Again, speed tier for Pokemon of the speed tier of like Skarmory, Scizor, and down. Those mons are not going to be here either, but I'm just giving you like this example. And the rest was just put into HP. I want it to be able to take a hit, especially because it does have thick fat and decent defenses. Like 110 HP is awesome, and then 75-80 is respectable, right? With the thick fat ability being resistant to ice types I could definitely see, right? This thing with Stuffed Cheeks could take on a Titan or an Abomasnow. And yeah, I just wanted to be able to do that. But thick fat's nice little fire resist. And now I wanted something that could take the close combats aimed at my 2 normal types, so I opted for Florges here. And I didn't want to use like a Wish support Florges just because we're playing on Wi-Fi and there's unfortunately only a 20-minute timer, which is not a lot when you count in animations, lag in between, and, you know, just thought of what you want to use. So I opted for Florges, and I wanted a more offensive one because I did fight an offensive one on Pokemon Showdown. It was really fun. Specs was really hard to switch into, especially with his base 112 special attack. And it naturally just is a good special wall for the team, regardless of, or special tank for the team, regardless of it not having any EVs in special defense besides 4, because of its base 154 special defense. So I went choice specs with Moonblast, Energy Ball, and then I wanted my Terra type to be Fire because this thing doesn't normally touch Steel types. So I went for Terra Blast and Fire Terra type. That way, if I need to hit something like an opposing Reverum while taking a gunk shot, well, maybe take a gunk shot, right? Or take an Iron Head rather, because you go for Iron Head versus Florges, right? So I'll resist it because of my Terra type fire, knock him out with Terra Blast, and then I have Trick just to cripple setup Pokemon, cripple fat Pokemon, basically just stop them from doing, like, setup Pokemon don't want to be tricked to choice specs because then they can't go for moves again after they've set up. Or if I trick them and then they go for set a move, they're locked in. And bulkier Pokemon don't like to be tricked choice specs because they're typically Pokemon that want to tank hits, recover, maybe go for status and do things like that. Lock them in with a choice specs, you cripple them. So this, why I wanted for Florges. It also, just like I said, worked pretty well because the team was weak to fighting. And then I wanted a Reverum for 2 reasons. One, I like Scarf Reverum. It was very fun. I used it with Blunder, and it was just a really, really cool one. 2, it absorbs Toxic Spike, which I thought was very important because, one little toxic Pokemon, one little poison Pokemon could literally mess up the entirety of the team, right? Just imagine, besides my Zangoose, right? Nothing else on the team wants to be poisoned. So this thing absorbs Toxic Spikes. It can also set Toxic Spikes, which can help Zangoose and can help Oinkologne and just make Florges even harder to switch into. Because if you're a resistance, right? Let's say you're a resistance to Fairy. So you're a fire type and you're not running heavy duty boots for whatever reason. You take the Moonblast, which coming off of the Specs Florges probably does around 30-40%. And then you take a turn of Poison as well. You're probably being 2-shot by Specs Florges there. So it worked as well. And it also takes the Poison moves aimed at Florges and appreciates, the next Pokemon, you'll see. I'll appreciate the next Pokemon being able to take a ground type attack aimed at it. But I have Gunk Shot, my strongest poison move. I have Spin Out, my strongest steel move. I wanted it over Iron Head. It does lower my speed by 2, but that doesn't matter because I'm using this thing to maybe revenge kill something, knock them out if they set up. Parting Shots, I wanted it as well because it allows my Zangoose to set up or my Oinkologne to set up with ease, or even my Bellibolt, as you guys will see, it allows them to set up with ease. And just max speed, max attack. Filter or Overcoat, not sure which one is better. Maybe Overcoat's a little better just because of Spore and Sleep Powder and stuff like that, but I just like Filter because I take less from super effective hits, even though it's negligible, right? That might just be better on my setup one. But yeah, Parting Shot around, lower the opponent's stats, and let my Pokemon set up. Then I want a Bramble Gas. Main reason I wanted Bramble Gas is because I wanted Rapid Spin as well, because even though I can absorb Toxic Spike, something like Stealth Rock and Spike can be very overwhelming. There's a lot of lower tier Pokemon that get access to Stealth Rock and Spike. So I want a Rapid Spinner. Also, this mon's very fun. I recently did a video with it, which you guys should definitely check out, and it went crazy. I have the Heavy Duty Boots because it's my Rapid Spinner, so I don't want it taking damage from hazards. I opted for Wind Rider just in case I randomly run into Tailwind or something, like Tailwind offense. This thing can get a +1 attack as well. Like if I know it's going to happen, or if I'm hit by a wind move, I have a wind move immunity, which is pretty cool. Some people were saying in the comments like this thing can't be hit by Blizzard, which is sick. It's like, I don't know who's using Blizzard in competitive unless they're doing doubles, right? But that's still really sick. Or you're a Bomb Snow. But yeah, it gives me spikes for the team as well, which can help Zangoose and Florges have even less switch-ins. It gives me Shadow Sneak priority off of that base 115 attack, and then I have a strong power-up as well, just off that base 115 attack. It's so strong. Like this Mon, it's like Delmise, but not as good. But it's faster, right? But it's just not bulky because of it has the Ghost type HP, right? It has the Ghost type HP. But Delmise actually has a lot of HP for a Ghost type, which is pretty cool. But yeah, very strong, very fast, very fun Pokemon. I love it. And then Bellibolt. This Mon I've been wanting to use because I've been seeing my boy Blunder, I've been seeing Blim, I've been seeing Envy use this Pokemon, and they've been having a lot of success. So I wanted to bring it to Wi-Fi. I opted. Oh, I'm sorry. Going back to Bramble Gas. It also gives me another, close combat immunity as well. Rapid Spin, which is nice. Oinkologne eats the ice and fire type attacks aimed at it. And I went for Terra type Dark because, let me talk about Reverum. I went for Terra type Flying because obviously Earthquake immunity that might come into play versus setup Mon, and they can knock him out with Gunk Shot or Parting Shot out. I went for Terra type Dark on Bramble Gas because my buddy Raltsboy, his name is Raltsboy, and Gallade is definitely a Pokemon he could bring. So I was like, okay, you would either go for Psycho Cut or Knock Off versus Bramble Gas. So if I Terra type Ghost, I'll live it, and then I can knock him out with either 2 Shadow Sneaks or a Power Whip if they Terra'd. And yeah, that was my thought process, basically. It also, that's me tank the dark type attacks aimed at my Ghost type Pokemon, and it can maybe let me Rapid Spin. Then we have Bellibolt. I really want to use Bellibolt. It's a Fizz Def wall for the team, especially because Florges can tank special hits, even if it's, offensive nature and whatnot. Heavy Duty Boots, that way I don't take hazards. This is 6v6 singles, so there's no item clause. This is not like 3v3 or VGC, so I have double Heavy Duty Boots. Yeah, that's just something that would be interesting to have 66 with Iron Claws, but we don't have it, so I don't do it. Fully physically defensive. I want to be able to take hits from the strong fighters down there, just strong physical attackers in general. Being electric type is nice because you only have one weakness, and I mean, I Terra type in the water because it helps my Muddy Water. It also means that I could take on the ground types that might try an Earthquake, my Bellibolt, because I mean, first off, I'll live Earthquake just because of base 109 HP, base 191 defense, Fizz Def nature. But if I Terra type water, not only will I tank that and they charge it my electric move because of my Electromorphosis ability. Insane ability, by the way. This Pokemon gains the charge effect when it takes a hit from attack. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful ability, like just naturally being, like I have Charge Beam to boost my special attack, but also, you know, I wanted the Stab Muddy Water, because this thing only has like 2 moves in its move pool, right? Your electric move and then Muddy Water. And I guess Sucker Punch, which you'll never really use, Weather Ball, which could be used, Acid Spray is something that can be used as well, but, and Soak, and I'm sure, and like VGC and other things, but, yep. I wanted water because, you know, when in doubt, become Suicune. That's like what I think about, right? That's my favorite Pokemon. And when in doubt, become a bulky water. Because over the years, Vaporeon, Toxapex, Suicune, bulky waters have been good. So when in doubt, become a bulky water. Charge Beam to boost my special attack, obviously combined with my Electromorphosis ability. Muddy Water's there for the ground type, so we have Slack Off for recovery. And then Parabolic Charge, I heal 50% of the damage dealt. It's 65 base power, it can't miss. And on top of Charge Beam already boosting my special attack, this thing recovering me, and I have Slack Off, this mon is a monster. But yeah, that's basically the team for today's battle. Let us jump right into the battle. So here we are with the battle versus my friend Raltsboy. Where the hell is the Glade? Little surprise, I see no Glade here, but really cool team on my opponent's part. Obviously, we got some really fun mons all around. A lot of threats, a lot of setup Pokemon on their side. I did bring an Oinkologne though, so, you know, I'm already winning in my heart. But my Scarf Revavroom, not bad at all. And I can Bramble Gas and get rid of their hazards. Oinkologne isn't terrible either. But basically, I'm going to use Scarf Revavroom to kind of just pivot around on them. And just click buttons like Spin Out and Gunk Shot. It's very, very, very good in this game. So we'll see how this ends up going. But if y'all skipped ahead, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet content every single day. I got Showdown Lives, I got Wi-Fi Battles, I got a ton of stuff, discussion videos as well coming soon. And yeah, let me know if y'all enjoy. Alright, we've begun. Also, the team is on my website, pokeaimMD.com. Now, they lead off with the Oricorio. Now, I do have the Scarf Gunk Shot, and I think I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, why not? They might U-turn if they have it. They might not expect Choice Scarf anyway. I could see Cloth coming. Cloth can't even come out if I'm Shift Gear. Yeah, there's nothing that really comes in on this Pokemon. I'm going to click Scarf Gunk Shot and see if my Vroom Vroom car that can't learn U-turn lands turn 1. It did not. Awesome job, car. Awesome job. You did it. You really did it. So we missed my Scarf hit. I'm assuming they're a Focus Sash, but still kind of sucks to miss, obviously. I do have a Bellibolt, which should be able to resist most moves. But it would have been nice to bring them down to the Focus Sash and then go out to Bramble Gas and Shadow Sneak them. But I'm assuming they're going to go for the electric move here. We could use this to get charged up. They could Terra as well. There's a Revelation Dance, which is electric. That will be resisted. And that will also charge up my next attack. And what we can do is go for the Parabolic Charge. I don't think they can knock me out one hit unless they Terra. And even then, I don't think they knock me out. I'm not even sure what they'll be. Maybe are they Terra Ground? That's Terra Ice. That's ice. That has to be ice. It's an icicle, right? That's ice. Anyway, they go for another Revelation Dance. It's not going to knock me out, though. It should definitely not knock me out. It'll do a good chunk, but it's not going to knock me out. Yep. Perfect. And I get charged up again, and then we can go for the Parabolic Charge, which was no longer resisted and gets me a little bit of recovery right here. Now, I do have the ability to Terra if I want to. This guy's a little bit of a threat with its ice move. Actually, though, I feel like they can't kill Revavroom now that they're ice. So I'm going to go out to Revavroom again. And because I resist the Terra Ice. And then we're just going to go right for the Gunk again and pray. Actually, I can go for Spin Out now. I can go for Spin Out. I don't have to worry about anything. Ideally, I take this well. Yeah, I took that hella well. So we'll go for Spin Out, which will luckily be able to land, unlike my other move. It's 100% accuracy. It does lower my speed, but no, Revavroom, come on! Oh, thank you. I'm about to say, dude, you can't miss and be flinch. Alright, so the card does it, and we waste their Terra. That's awesome. Oricorio's gone. They still have some giant threats, of course, but at least I was able to get rid of this monster. I need to get rid of Miss Magius, though. I think I need to get rid of Miss Magius. Houndoom definitely comes out now and clicks Fire Move. I do have Thick Fat on Oinkline, though, so it might be a decent switch-in. And depending on their set, of course, I would like to get up a Spike as well with my Bramblegast. I don't know, this is going to be a little bit hard. I do have also Terra Blast Fire with my Florges to deal with the Venomoth, but yeah, Giant Threat comes out. We're going to bring out my Oinkloin here and pray. Basically pray, because I'm assuming you go for Dark Pulse. You might go for Fire Move anyway, just because I do have Florges, so let's see. They go for Nasty Plot there. Now, I should be able to survive one hit and do a decent chunk with Body Press, unless they're Life Orb. If they're Life Orb, though, I knock them out with Gunk Shot. So we'll see what happens here, because I definitely live Fire Move. Hopefully they don't know that I'm Thick Fat. That would be best case scenario. I do have a Lychee Berry with Stuffed Cheeks on this thing. My team's going to be on my website, pokeaimMD.com, under the SV section. But this is definitely one giant threat I want to get rid of as well. Pretty fast Pokemon. I just need to do a little bit of damage. That way I can go out to Zangoose and quick attack them. And then go from there, really, right? Like, they have a lot of threats on the team. I was really set back from that Terran 1. Let's see if this knocks me out. My boy eats, which is great. I get my Lychee Berry, but that's not gonna work with my Body Press, right? Body Press goes off my defense. So I'm not gonna do a lot here. But I just needed to break a potential Sash. Perfect. Just Body Slam after. They could go for a Fire Move or another Dark Pulse. Knocks me out. They could have Sucker. Houndoom's so fast. I don't think Quick Attack knocks it out, though, from Zangoose. Like, at that range. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I know if I'm Toxic or boosted it does, but I think, you know what? Quick Attack might just I think Quick Attack KOs. I think Quick Attack KOs. Let's see. I really need it to KO here. I really need this to KO here. I really need this to KO. Houndoom is a giant threat. They do end up switching out into Miss Magius, most likely, or Cloth. They end up switching out into Cloth. Now, the thing about Cloth is, I'm gonna do still a decent chunk. Like, at least I do 5, but I get my Toxic Orb, which means I'll actually be able to do real damage later. I'll make the Bramblegast play just in case they want to get up Stealth Rock, and then I'll get up Spike with that to break potential Focus Sashes on other things, because I think that my Zangoose is going to be my way of winning this game. I think that they don't really have very many switch-ins to it, so it makes a lot of sense that this would be my way of winning. They go for knockoff. I'm going to live this. Yep, just barely, but I live it. Now, I am faster than them. Because I'm faster, unless they're Scarf, I want to go for Power Up. I'm Jolly on this thing. I'm max speed, and this is their only resistance to my Quick Attack mon. So nothing on their team really wants to take this. Houndoom is not going to take this well. This is Hariyama does not take it well either. Hariyama does not take this well. Ooh, that did some big damage. That did some big damage. I can see them having Bullet Punch. Got a Spike. Yeah, if they didn't have Bullet Punch. Basically, I want that Spike just for Cloth and everything, but I can't really switch in on this Pokemon very well. My Spin-Out Mon's looking kind of crazy, though. My Spin-Out Mon's looking kind of crazy. And my Bellibolt's really good, too, versus Hariyama as well. Like, it's really good. And it's also, it's slower, but I'm pretty sure it takes a hit, so I'm going to bring it out. It's slower, but I think it takes a hit, so I'm going to bring him out. I almost most certainly take a hit, because I'm Fizz Death, dude. Yeah, look at Bellibolt go! Look at Bellibolt eating it up like it's nothing. Go ahead and charge me up, too. I'm going to slack that off. Get all my boosts, lower their special... They might be a Assault Vest or something, I don't know. But we'll slack that off, and my young Bellibolt is going to be putting in a little bit of work here. Young Bellibolt is going to be putting in a little bit of work here. So, we'll slack off again. It doesn't matter if they knock off heavy-duty boots. Like, none of that matters. There are no hazards in this game anyway, so I want to make sure that I'm at least as healthy as possible in this game. I'm going to do one more slack off, and then I'm going to go for charge beam. Look at this guy eating this up, man. Because it's not like I would do a lot to them anyway when it comes to damage. I don't know if this thing stacks how it really works, but damn, their team is scary. Okay, we're going to go for charge beam here. Woof. So charge beam, without, even their assault vest, obviously I'll be able to knock him out because this Hariyama has lowered its stats so much at this point. Nice, we landed. I'm only doing this so I can get a special attack raise. Can you please get it? Thank you very much. Okay, so we actually get a special attack raise, which is awesome. Big threat to me would be the Venomoth. I mean, they have a lot of big threats, right? But Venomoth is a huge one. However, we're so close to just clicking spin out with my Scarf guy. They go Venomoth here. I need to do a little bit of damage to this thing, so I'm just going to go for the Parabolic Charge. If they want to Quiver Dance up, that's fine. They Bug Buzz, which just boosts my move anyway. Don't know if they have Sleep Powder, but all this does is boost my move. And they were Life Orb, perfect. So my... Dude, Cloth... Oh my god! Dude, Bellibolt was insane! I get an insane crit with Bellibolt right there. I don't know if it mattered because I'm boosted by like everything and super boosted. I have no idea how this works, but I was definitely boosted in that one. Right? Because I'm +1 and it's boosted again. So we knock out Venomoth, a giant threat that I was scared about being swept by. A giant threat I was scared about being swept by. I think I Terra Water and slack off. That way that they can't... I think I Terra Water, that way their fire move doesn't smash me. Because at this point, you go for a fire move always, right? Because you want your strongest move. So we Terra Water here. We get our boost again. Ooh, Bellibolt's such a cool Pokemon. They Dark Pulse anyway, which isn't going to knock me out regardless. Let's see if we get flinched. We do not get flinched. The homie is in, and the homie is ready. He's being recovered. Bellibolt's such a good Pokemon. We go for Parabolic Charge now, which hella knocks them out. Let's see if we flinch now. Super boosted, super boosted. And we break through the flinch chance as well and get another one. Bellibolt's such a monster. Bellibolt is actually a little beast over here. Okay, so they only have 2 Pokemon left, right? That would be the Miss Magius and the Cloth. Cloth is not a threat. Miss Magius is a little bit of a threat if it's a Nasty Plot, but I just clicked Scarf Spin Out on both, and I think we win. Because this definitely doesn't knock me out. They go for Nasty Plot there. I don't think I die even to the Nasty Plot attack. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. That did nothing. Well, I want to go for Muddy Water. It's Stab now, right? It's +1. Though, to be honest, my next attack was going to be charged up, assuming I lived, right? Alright. I like how it charges my attack, even though it died. But still, Bellibolt went crazy. Bellibolt went absolutely crazy here. I believe we just bring out Reverum now. Because I am Choice Scarf, I can go for another spin out. Spin out. Knock this homie out. And then I switch it out. But spin out's a kill. Spin out's a guarantee kill. And even if they switch out to Cloth and try and get the boost, I have quick attack, right? So, yeah, we get my nice little spin out off. This is obviously going to knock out Miss Magius there. That crit did not matter. A max attack. Miss Magius has no defenses. And then we just switch out versus Cloth. Into, I believe we switch out into Florges because I'm max speed timid. Which I believe speed ties with Cloth. And luckily, yeah, it does. Luckily, they didn't end up giving Cloth, oh, it's Regenerator as well. Luckily, they didn't end up giving Cloth the Shell Smash. So I think what I can do is I trick it a Choice Specs. No, I just Moonblast. What am I thinking of? It doesn't have Sturdy. Provided it doesn't kill me here. I just clicked Moonblast. That did a lot. Let's see if they're max speed. I'm timid. This might have been a speed tie, but this knocks him out. Let's go. Ooh, that was a game, man. Dude, I want to give a big shout out to Bellibolt. Bellibolt went absolutely crazy in this game. If y'all did enjoy this wife battle, make sure you let me know by leaving a like. I'm going to be playing my buddy Roltzboy again. Bellibolt went absolutely stupid in this game. It was actually a monster. Oh, like, I can't believe how good Bellibolt was. Wow. Wow. I know my friends have been using it too, and this is why everybody's been enjoying using that mon, but damn, is that mon good. But yeah, the team is on my website, pokeaimMD.com. If you did enjoy, again, make sure you let me know. Subscribe, leave a like if you did, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Check out my buddy Roltzboy as well. His channel link will be down below.